Congress party is now realizing that the issues that they have been raising during election does not seem to resonate on ground?
Well, that is a reality. When you get the script from Soros and you try to create a narrative out of it, the problem there is you don't connect with the people of India. People are asking on people's issues, especially state issues, and they have no state leader. They have to get a Ramesh Chennithala from Kerala who has no clue or doesn't understand even Marathi, and the other gentlemen that they've bought. They don't have leaders there, and as a result, what happens is they don't connect with the state, and then they blame the central government, the government of the day, saying that the EVMs are creating problems, and the reality is that they don't connect. And they have this Adani case. Now, Adani is an industrialist, and he's leading the way in terms of economic resurgence of India. And then they have this whole thing that people have to connect with this, no?
But even on these issues that you're talking about, Mr. Vadakkan, there are already criticism on part of their own alliance partners within the India bloc who are saying that stop disrupting the parliament. It is not leading to anything. One entire week that we have seen of the parliament winter session, no business has been done.
Absolutely. And then, the arrogance of the party is that especially the leader, he does not realize that he's not on the correct path on which he's leading his party. And there is Kharge who's talking inside the CWC that your narratives are failing. Who is connecting the narrative with the people of India, with the people of the state? And then Kharge has also went and said that you have to have the budgetary allocation before you make these freebie announcements.
But on the EVM issue, Mr. Vadakkan, here it seems that the Congress party is not letting go of the issue. Rather, they are saying that they would raise awareness on what they call as EVM tampering nationwide.
Well, that is something which they have all been saying. But then, are they talking about booth capturing that's going to happen? Why don't they ask their great guru, Sam Pitroda, on EVM? He has made a statement. Then Chidambaram has also made a statement that he has no complaint personally with EVM. So has his son said it. So the party itself is divided on EVM. And there is this leader, the daughter of the family, who has won with 6 lakh votes. Then there is Telangana, they have won, Himachal, they have won, Jharkhand, they have won. How can the EVM start functioning in these states and non-functional in the other states? I mean, this is ridiculous, and people of India understand this whole thing.
All right. Mr. Tom Vadakkan, thank you very much for joining us. This is how the BJP has been reacting, saying that the party's main issues with the people, that it does not connect anymore, and that is probably what is now leading to poll losses for the Congress party. But let's raise the issue exactly what Amit Malviya of the BJP seems to suggest in this post that he has put out on what happened during the CWC meeting, saying that the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge signs off as Jai Congress, Jai Hind, putting the nation behind the party. Jai Congress, Jai Hind. Contrasted with BJP's nation first, party next, self last, that also shows that in BJP's governance philosophy that puts India first always. Mr. Kharge, however, did not capture the true spirit of the Congress. He should have signed off as Jai Gandhi Parivar, Jai Congress, Jai Hind. So here is Isha, who's also joining us on the phone on the live broadcast. Isha, this is how Amit Malviya of the BJP has been reacting, saying that for the Congress party, it is Gandhi Parivar first, then the party, and last the nation.
Right, Amita. In fact, the BJP has always hit out at the Congress for the way they operate and for how there is a lack of democracy in the party, and the fact that the Congress party has been centered around the Gandhi family for decades to come, and that is the reason for their electoral losses, because the Congress party refuses to see beyond the Gandhi family.
Right, Isha, just interrupting you, let's get in a Congress's voice on this. Mr. Udit Raj is with us. Mr. Udit Raj, Amit Malviya of the BJP says that when signing off, Mallikarjun Kharge said, Jai Congress, Jai Hind. Why wasn't it Jai Hind and then Jai Congress? Why was the party put ahead of the nation?
What does it mean? What's wrong in it? What's wrong in it? He said both.
Yes,
Do they
but
have
in the
to-
order that he has said, that is being questioned by the BJP.
It's not like that. See what happened in tension and what happened to them, those who have never believed in constitution. And as long as they were not in power, they oppose constitution. When they are in power, they are destroying the constitution. They don't have a right to say anything about this. And
No,
they
on
said-
the issue that the
and in freedom struggle, they were not they were with the British. So see, in 1943, Savarkar and Golwalkar, they all worked for British.
Right, but when it comes to the priorities, what the BJP says is for the Congress party is the Gandhi Parivar first, the party next, and the nation always comes last. Mr. Rashid
Is it
Alvi,
all
what will you say
nonsense?
on that? Udit Raji, thank you very much for joining in. Mr. Rashid Alvi is also with us. This is the question, Mr. Rashid Alvi, that is being raised by Amit Malviya of the BJP.
You know, Amit Malviya ji is in a habit to make such kind of irresponsible statements. Who is he to make comment on Congress party? He should look after his own party. It is Congress party will decide who is our leader, who is not our leader. What concern he has? Whether is there anybody more important in Bharatiya Janata Party than Narendra Modi ji? He is behaving like a dictator. He doesn't know this very fact. So we never criticize. We only criticize the ideology of Bharatiya Janata Party. We never attack on any political leader of Bharatiya Janata Party. We have different ideology. They have different ideology. They can criticize our ideology, but he has no right to criticize a particular leader, particular family. Every Bharatiya Janata Party leader, they are in habit to criticize Gandhi family. Why? What is the reason? Gandhi family has long history.
But Mr. Rashid Alvi, what would you say on what the introspection level that Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge seems to be talking about as far as Congress's back-to-back defeat in both Haryana and Maharashtra assembly elections is concerned?
For a long time, I have given my own statement. We don't trust EVM. We don't trust this election commission. Why BJP and the election commission has been insisting to hold elections through EVM? Why not through ballot papers? Entire opposition, whether it is Congress party, Samajwadi party, Shiv Sena, Sharad Pawar ji, Mamata Banerjee, everybody is asking election should be held through ballot papers. Why
But
they
the
are
Supreme Court,
insisting on
Mr.
EVM?
Rashid Alvi, has also questioned when it comes to the parties who lose elections are the one which question the EVM. That is also what it has come across as what the Supreme Court has said on this. Quick comment, sir.
Actually, we have won a few states just because to give these arguments what you are saying. If you win the election in one state, then it is all right. If you don't win election, then it is not all right.
Right.
What I am saying, whether it is wrong or right, we are demanding election should be through ballot papers. What is wrong in
Well,
it?
we have seen as far as in the meeting that is now concerned as the Congress party is preparing to take the issue of EVMs nationwide in a big manner. Thank you very much, Mr. Rashid Alvi, for joining in with your point of view. This is how the BJP seems to be raising questions on the Congress party's election performance. Now, right after a section of party which is alleging manipulation of the EVMs for recent poll losses, including in the state of Maharashtra, now senior leaders within the Congress like P. Chidambaram, Ajay Makan, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, they are countering the EVM skeptics. As the Congress party tried EVM manipulation after the rout in Maharashtra and the setback in Haryana, they have now suggested the return to ballot papers. There was infighting within the Congress CWC meeting according to reports. While Priyanka Gandhi Vadra wanted the ballot paper system back, Ajay Makan was pitching for VVPAT system. Well, this in fact has led to a difference within the party itself having the opinion, but it seems that the Congress party has announced that in a big way they would be taking the issue of what they call as the manipulation of EVMs and saying that they will make the people aware as to why bringing back ballot papers is necessary and EVMs could be manipulated. Now, this is a time when it comes to the Election Commission, as we have seen, that the questions have been continuously obviously raised on the poll body, but the BJP on the other hand has been saying that EVM manipulation is just a bahana on part of the Congress party. And let's in the meantime listen into how the BJP is now reacting to this decision that has now been taken up by the Congress.
आईएनसी का मतलब है आई नीड कंफ्यूजन, इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस नहीं। एक तरफ तो कांग्रेस पार्टी कहती ईवीएम का दोष है, हम हार गए, और अंदरूनी मीटिंग में खड़गे जी बोलते हैं ईवीएम का नहीं, हमारी एकता कमी रही। अरे जब आप जानते हैं कि किस कारण से आप हारे हैं तो ईवीएम को दोष क्यों देते हैं? मेमोरेंडम निकालेंगे, ईवीएम को दोष देंगे। आपके सभी नेता ईवीएम रखते हैं। झारखंड में ईवीएम ठीक, जम्मू कश्मीर में ईवीएम ठीक, वायनाड में ईवीएम ठीक। लीडरशिप को बचाना है, गांधी परिवार को बचाना है, इसलिए ईवीएम पर निशाना है, संवैधानिक संस्थाओं पर सवाल उठाना है। कब तक ये चलता रहेगा कार्यक्रम?
So again, this is the EVM ka bahana, what the BJP says that the Congress party often takes when it loses elections. With that, we head into a short break.